Stampers! Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers, stamping today from Zeeland, Michigan. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day because I have some fun projects to share with you. I'm back actually with another SIP video. I think some of you are starting to get used to this. If you're new to it, SIP, S-I-P, stamps, ink, and paper. You know, so often I think we feel like we have to have so much stuff. We as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators, because we tend to have a lot of stuff, we tend to show you cards that use a lot of stuff. And I'm really trying to break that mold and make sure that I show you a lot of SIP cards. Really, stamps, ink, and paper is all you need. And I'll be honest, a lot of the cards that I send out, that's all I use, stamps, ink, and paper. You don't always need all the foo-foo stuff. Plus, we live in a fast-paced world. Sometimes we just need to make cards fast, quick, easy, so we can get them in the mail to people. Now, this week's going to be a little bit different. So make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss them. But I'm going to actually do 3 videos with the exact same stamp set. We're going to start out with a SIP card. We're only using stamps, ink, and paper. Then the second video in this series, which will be here on Wednesday, we're going to add a punch and a couple little embellishments. Still keeping it really simple, but just add a little bit more and we're stepping up our card a little bit. And then on Friday, will be like the grand finale of all. We're going to use the same stamp set. Actually, we're using the same colors, but we're going to really step up the card, and we're going to use framelits that go with the stamp set. So it's actually a bundle, even though at first we're just using the stamp set. But we're going to make some fun cards using the framelits. And again, they're not hard. Remember, I really always talk about simple stamping. They're still simple cards. There's just more to it. We've used more of that stuff. We've gone beyond the stamps, ink, and paper and gone to all the stuff. So that's what we'll do on Friday. So I hope you subscribe. I hope you tune in. And I promise you, you're going to love this stamp set. So let me go ahead and turn the camera down. I can't wait to show the cards that I have to show you today and do a little stamping with you. So hang on one sec. The stamp set that we're using is called Dear Doily. You'll find this in the Occasions catalog. And like I said, it is part of a bundle. So there are framelits that are absolutely stunningly gorgeous that go with it. And when you purchase it as a bundle, you get to save 10%. But we're going to start out just using the stamp set because I know some of you don't have a big shot. Some of you are into the total quick and easy. Let's just keep it at a SIP. So that's where we're going to start. And I am so happy with the results and the cards I made that I think you're going to like them as well. So the greetings in here are awesome. And I think that's what attracted me to it. So as with most of our other SIP cards we use, for our paper, we're using the note cards and envelopes. You know, these are great because it comes in a pack of 20. You get your envelope, you get your note card. It's already scored, easy to fold, stamp, put in an envelope, pop it in the mail. Love to send happy mail to people. So we're going to get started with this one. And I just have a couple of the doilies mounted on my blocks here. And we're going to use Seafoam Green and then Saffron. So I thought these were just kind of a nice, soft look. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take our black and use the big words here. Words can't express. And let's just go ahead and, let's see, why don't we put it about right there. And then what's really fun is there's 3 different greetings that go with this one. So I think we'll grab the one that says, so we'll start, words can't express, and this will say just how much you mean to me. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp this right on the front like so as well. That's it. Look at how cute that is. It's great to send to someone. Stamps, ink, and paper is really all we need. Now, remember, don't forget the inside. We always want to make sure we stamp something on the inside. Finish that card off. And we'll grab the other set stamp in here that says just for you. And let's just put that right there. And there we go. And then finally, no naked envelopes. You guys know me and my saying there. It's fun because I've heard some of you guys, every once in a while I forget to do an envelope on the video. And it's like, okay, where's your envelope? So here we go, guys. This one too is really fun to stamp on the flap of the envelope. So stamp a little bit there, a little bit there. There we go. Stamps, ink, and paper. Now let me show you just a couple other ones. I have these 2. Now this one laid out basically the exact same way. I just flipped it. Okay, so we can go either way. There's our envelopes. But check out the difference in these cards, how color makes such a difference. I've same layout. This one, the black had to go off of the colors there. I couldn't come on top of it or it wouldn't show up. But by using the gorgeous Grape and the Melon Mambo versus soft seafoam and Saffron, total, completely different feel to the card. So colors really matter. And the fun thing with this, I could use absolutely any colors and it would be really pretty. So this one was kind of more of a sympathy card, and this was more kind of a thank you for being my friend card with the bright feel to it. Now, played around a little bit more here. Now, these two cards, again, are stamped exactly the same way. This is still stamps, ink, and paper. Now, usually when I talk about SIP cards, I use the note cards, but here we use some coordinating colored cardstock. My Whisper Light White layer, I can't talk here, is 5 3 3/4. I put a piece of black behind it that was 5 1/8 and 3 7/8. Now, don't worry about those measurements. Down in the description of the video, it will lead you to the blog post that has a list of all of the supplies, tons of pictures of the cards along with the recipes and all the measurements. But anyhow, back to this. Same size, white, black, and then here I just use gorgeous Grape, soft seafoam. But look at how the difference, it just makes that card kind of pop. Not any harder, it's still a SIP, just add that coordinating colored cardstock. Same thing, stamp the insides and stamp your envelope. So those are our SIP card. Oh wait, I have one more to show you. This stamp set, if we take a peek in it, not only has the doilies, but it also has this really pretty flower. So I did pretty much the same thing here. I used a note card. I used my markers to ink the stamp on here. Let me grab that. Let me show you how to do that. I didn't think to have this right here to show with you, but I'm using Granny Apple Green, and I am using my Stampin' Right markers directly on my stamp instead of using an ink pad. This is how you get multiple colors on one stamped image. Now, you want to use a water-based marker. So these are the Stampin' Right markers. They are not the Stampin' Blends. You don't want to use Stampin' Blends for this, which are the alcohol markers. It will not work on these. So we're going to ink that up good. If you're kind of slow at doing it and your marker starts to dry, all you have to do is put this up to your mouth and huff on it a little bit. I don't know if you could hear that or not, but it will re-wet that ink. And then we're going to just stamp it. And then we're going to stamp it a second time. Just kind of turn it offset a little bit. And there's our flower. And then just like we did before, we'll finish this off with, we'll put a greeting on there. And let's just grab one of the other ones here. And we'll put that one right there. So this could be a note card, or I think what I'm going to do is just go cut some more cardstock and we'll finish this one off. There we go. So now we have a SIP card again, just adding some colored cardstock. Added that Melon Mambo and a little basic black and some white on the inside. And there we go. So I hope you like the first video in the series where we're using Dear Doily. Now remember, I'll be back on Wednesday and we're going to do a couple more cards, but this time we're going to step them up a little bit, add some embellishments, add a punch, add some ribbon, and make some really fun looking cards. So I hope you tune in then. Make sure you share this video with your friends. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment. I love to hear from you guys. So I know you're going to want this stamp set. So don't forget to check out the blog. You'll get all the details. If you need a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, let me know. I'm here to help you. I'd love to send you a free catalog if you need one or answer any questions. So I look forward to sharing again with you in just a couple of days. Have a stamp happy day.